Welcome one, welcome all. So, what about
Today we're talking about MSC Seashore, which is a cruise line or cruise ship. I
mhm,
just got off the ship. And so we are talking about it.
just got off the ship? Just got off the ship. Just got off the ship. Just got off the ship. Today's theme song, ship related.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk about it because I know a lot of people are not familiar with MSC,
hmm
and that was my first time going on MSC. So I figured you asked me some questions and I can tell you my honest opinion about it because, yeah, a lot of people don't know about it. And what better way to explain it than a podcast?
Correct. So,
Yeah.
hop on in. The back seat's ready for you. We got your water and your snacks. So, let's talk all things MSC. Kelly's perspective. Ah,
Ah, yeah.
right. All right. So, here's my first question.
Wait.
First,
So,
oh,
first, let me tell you why I picked MSC. Okay. So, the reason why I picked it now, Alberto always loves, so this past birthday that I had, he likes to, well, what he did was this time he surprised me with a trip to Texas. Okay. Um, that was literally my first time ever going to Texas. Never been to Texas ever. I know, shocker, right?
why is that a shocker?
Because I like to travel. So why have I not been to Texas before ever in my life?
Okay.
Might not be a shocker to you, but maybe to other people.
Okay, calm down. I was just
Oh
asking.
my God. So anyway, first time to Texas. And the place that we went was Fredericksburg, Texas. First time glamping. So it was a lot of first times for my birthday, which I absolutely loved. So because his birthday is this week, I decided to surprise him with the first time thing. And what better way to do it than a cruise that we've never been on? We've been on Norwegian, we've been on Carnival, we've been on Royal, we've been on um, Disney, and so never MSC. So MSC first, I'm gonna tell you what it stands for because a lot of people don't know about that either. It stands for Mediterranean Shipping Company. Mediterranean Shipping Company. So with that Mediterranean piece, you have to remember that it is a European owned ship or cruise.
Mm-hmm.
European owned cruise. So you're gonna get it's gonna be a different vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Not not a bad, just a little different.
Different.
So
hmm
yeah. So yes, go ahead with your questions.
Okay, so speaking of, since you're talking about the Mediterranean and
Mhm.
it being different, let's talk food. How was the food?
So the food, it was
Mm,
okay. Yeah. I can't, so the reason the because I paused, that should give you
yeah.
yeah, the
So,
answer
okay,
to
so
that.
let's do this on a scale of 1 to 10, one being terrible, 10 being the best cruise ship food I've ever had. Where does
Oh
MSC rank
gosh.
with the food?
That no, it'll be like 4, 5,
Mm,
4. It's
four.
not the best. One, it I love the breakfast. They do try to cater to the American side of it, but they also have a lot of different things that you wouldn't not necessarily see on like Royal or Disney or any other the other cruise ships. But um like the food, a little bit of the food was bland. Of
Mm,
course, me, I like a little seasoning.
mm-hmm.
So, so that is one
Salt and
thing,
pepper out your purse,
right? That little
your
hot
hot
sauce,
sauce,
yes,
Tabasco.
right. Um, so I didn't necessarily like the food. One thing we did do, and the reason why is so you know how on cruises you get that main dining. So every night you're gonna go and eat at a restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and every night it'll be different. So the first night was something a theme. The second night was Caribbean, and the third night was like Italian or whatever. And you're able to see the menu. And the first night we did the dining, and the food was not, it was subpar. Um, yeah, and so me and Berto decided, okay, well, let's look at the menu, see if we actually like it. If we worried about, it being the same as the night we got there, we decided to go ahead and do the specialty dining. So
Okay.
we paid for specialty dining for two restaurants. So the next night we did sushi. Oh,
Oh,
you would
you
have
got
loved.
sushi.
It was a sushi bar. That is one thing. And oh my God, it was awesome. It's a rotating sushi bar. So you
Ooh,
sit and there's little sushi bowls that rotate all the way around, and you can just
just
pick
pick
it
up.
off. Yeah. Pick it
Oh,
off. So, and it was really, really good. So that I'm guessing you just have to pay for better food. That's
my God in heaven.
how I'm gonna say it. So second night sushi bar was perfect, phenomenal, great, all the things. And then the third night was, I took him because Berto loves steak. So I decided to take him to Butcher's Cut for his birthday dinner. And it was good. I did, however, have to send my chicken back. And granted, I got chicken at a steak place. Yes. But also the chicken should not be bleeding. So
It was bleeding?
yes, it was
Stop.
bleeding. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So my take on that was that kind of threw me off. They took it back, cooked it a little bit more, and one thing they do have, it was bland, but they do bring out sauces like chimichurri and all that sauce. And so in order to make it good, you would have to put sauce on it. Um the desserts, I like me a good dessert.
Okay, I'm listening.
If you want
No.
dessert, don't. Yeah. Mm-mm.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So,
So
okay, the food
what?
wasn't great.
No, I'm just gonna say it's solid, it's edible, and
You won't
you may
starve.
you won't starve. Right. You'll find things you like. That at the buffet they have a large selection. So like their pizza, because it's a European spot and their Italian is it's pretty good. The pizza was fire. Um so the pizza was good. Ice cream cones, great. A little
If I had
vanilla.
to resort to ice cream cone on a cruise because the rest of it is not great. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm a very picky eater. So here's another question.
Okay.
Would picky eaters struggle on MSC?
Oh, 100%.
Mm,
100%. Yes. Yes.
okay. So if you're a
Uh,
picky eater thinking about going on a cruise, you might want to double think MSC.
yeah. My favorite cruise line for the best food right now is Royal Caribbean. And that's over Disney. Yes,
I was
over
about to ask you, is that over Disney?
it's over Disney. Now, granted, we're the only Disney cruise that we've been on is the Disney Wish. And Disney is always top tier with everything. The food is probably top tier to some people too, but I love my food, and so if it's something that Disney tries to overdo it, I think, and that's where it hurts them.
Mm.
That's how I see it. So
So Disney
yeah,
doing a little bit too much with the food.
a little too much with the food.
Got
Mhm.
it. Okay. All right. So we talked
Yep.
about food. When you
Mhm.
first walked onto the ship, aesthetically wise, was there anything that impressed you just by the look of the ship?
So if you are looking for luxury, and
Mm-hmm.
I would say the ship is luxury on a budget.
Okay.
So we were on again MSC Seashore, and that was one of my favorite ships. Honestly, it
Really?
is absolutely absolutely beautiful.
Really? Because talking about the food, I was thinking this is not gonna be.
No,
It wouldn't even look good.
you would think the food bomb is gonna
Based
get
on how it
on. Right. The the beautiful. It is modern, it is clean, it is chic, it is like the stairs look like diamonds. It's
Oh wow.
yeah, the room beautiful. We had a balcony. It was beautiful. It's you would be shocked if you
Hmm.
were to go on a MSC cruise line.
Really?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. And
yeah,
you know how we like to travel in luxury on a budget for sure.
for sure,
So
for sure.
aesthetically wise, I would be pleased. You know what I'd
You,
like if I
oh
take.
yeah, you would be very pleased. You'd be
Okay.
pleased. It is now the ship. MSC is the youngest cruise line.
Fun
And
fact.
that ship, yeah, fun fact, and that ship, Seashore, is about 6 years old. So it's still a little
Oh,
newer than others,
uh-huh.
which could be the reason why it's just still beautiful. I don't know.
Mhm.
But they were in there cleaning. The staff is amazing. I will give them that. The
Okay.
staff is great. They are on top of everything. If something spill, it's gone in 5 seconds. Like, yeah,
Did you
it's
ever deal
nice.
with their customer service at all on the ship? Like, was there any kind of issue that you had that they needed to step in?
So one thing you will need to know is, and we said that, I hope I'm not really loud with this right thing. Um, so one thing you will need to know if you're doing a MSC cruise, we decided, oh, we'll just take money out of the ATM for, extra tips and stuff whenever we're doing, because we got the beverage package. And so, we pay gratuities up front. And but we still decide to, if we find a good bartender,
Mm-hmm.
we
Give a
set
little
with them.
something extra.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So we got on and we're like, oh, hey, where can we, is there ATM around? Can we go ahead and take some money out? They don't have ATM.
Now,
There are there are no ATMs on the ship.
wow.
So what it is though is, so they have these machines called activation card machines, and you swipe your C card, your cruise card, which allows you to get in your room and all that and pay for stuff. You'll swipe that, and then you put your credit card, or yeah, credit or debit card, onto your account. Once you do that, you can go to these machines and like take out or deposit $100 into it, and it'll give you your $100 from there.
So it's like a prepaid debit card. You
Yeah,
put money on it and then use that card to spend with.
yeah. And so we said, okay, we'll take 100, we'll deposit 100 into it, and it allowed us to take the $100 out, which is just get a just
Like
get
an
it
extra step.
was
Yeah.
an extra step, but
Let me
whatever.
if let's say that, and I know you did not do this, so you may not know the answer, but
Mhm,
let's say you put $100 on the seashore card, right?
mhm.
You only took 50 out. The other 50 is still on the card. Can you get that money off of the card, or is it just stuck there forever?
Say that again.
Okay. So the card the seashore card that you had to put money on, right? The hundred
Yeah.
dollars that you put on the card. Let's say
Mhm.
that you only took out 50 for cash, and the
Oh
other
no.
50 is still on the card. Can you put that 50 back on your debit card, or that $50 is going to remain on that seashore card until you cruise the next
You
time or whatever?
so you have to select how much you want right then and there
Correct.
for cash. So
Correct.
you can't say, okay, I'm gonna put 100 in and I want 50 cash right now.
Oh,
You
it's
can't
all
do
or
that.
nothing.
It's all or nothing. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
So, yeah. And then there's a $5 fee.
You know how I
Yeah.
feel about fees.
I know. That's why I said it. So yeah.
So if
There's that.
if you choose to sail MSC, take your cash with you. You ain't got to
Yeah.
pay. Just take your cash with you.
Yeah, make sure you
Wow.
bring cash before you get on. Now, it's I mean, for other people it might be totally fine. It wasn't that big of a deal to do it. It was just I just why not just have an ATM? So I don't know the reason behind why they don't have that. Um so yeah, MSC for that. That's one thing you need to know. Now, getting on and off the ship, I know you were talking about when I got on, um, embarking and disembarking. So embarking, getting on the ship. One thing I will say, it was the smoothest I have ever got on a ship before in my life, and we've done a few cruises.
What made it so smooth?
Quick, like the lines were moving. Um, they were with the security. So they had the families with strollers and everything in one line, separate from everybody else. Which was good. I don't know if they do it anywhere else because I don't recall other cruises doing that. I think everybody was in one line, but they had families with kids and everybody in one line with the strollers. Everybody else went the opposite way. Um, and it could have just been at that moment that everything was just going smooth for us, but it was very smooth. And then leaving the cruise, it was quick. So we got back to the port at 7:30, and we got off, and we keep our luggage with us after, so we don't have to wait for them to bring our luggage down or whatever. So we take it. It took us, and we live like an hour and 15 minutes away. So got off. We were back by the house eating breakfast by 9.
Okay. Here's the next question. What type of cruisers do you think would enjoy MSC?
Um, the older, the older crowd
Okay.
that are looking to for luxury, um,
On a budget?
on a budget, peacefulness, um, want to enjoy like not having to like a schedule. Um, Granted, like the schedule. Oh, we gotta talk about entertainment,
Entertainment.
girl,
That was my next question, was entertainment. But
girl.
let's finish this one.
Okay, we're gonna finish. All right. So the ones that are just on the fly go cruisers, um, they necessarily don't have to. They don't want to find a spot at night to really party. Um, so it is completely like so to put in perspective, it is completely opposite of Carnival.
Okay. I understand.
That should be a good,
Yeah.
right, description of it. So you're not gonna be like partying. They have a party every night that starts at 11:30. So they have two. One that starts at like maybe 10 something, and then another one that starts at like 11:30. They have a few lounges around that you can go. Now, me and Berto, we love to go sit at a lounge that, where they have live music. We get a drink, chill, whatever. And ooh, babe, come here. Come here. Come here. What type of cruisers do you think would love MSC?
Everyone, here is
Come here.
Birdo. Dun, da, da, da!
Babe.
Birdo!
Oh, more of the relaxed, slower pace individuals that enjoy a slower lifestyle rather than the faster pace, more options. This is more of a just, hey, sit by the pool, relax, or, smoke a cigar, have a little drink, and enjoy it with whoever you're with. But if you're looking for more activities, MSC is not the cruise line to go wrong.
All right.
Makes sense. The entertainment was decent. I just think that particular ship needed a little bit more time practicing amongst themselves.
All right.
Okay.
But the cruise ship itself was wonderful.
You ain't show your face.
All right.
They don't even know I got a husband.
He
Entertainment.
said they need to do more practicing amongst themselves.
They need to be practice more amongst themselves.
Right.
So that leads us into the entertainment.
Here's entertainment segments. Okay. So how was the entertainment?
As my husband so lightly put it, they need to practice a little bit more. So if you are, and I'm gonna put this into perspective like this, if you're looking for a Disney top tier like theater show, you ain't getting
Not the
it.
cruise for you.
Nope.
Okay.
Like at all. Everybody knows Disney, so that's the best way I can put it. It's not Disney level. It's not. I would be okay not going to the show every night.
Okay. Well, let me ask this. If you are a first-time cruiser, would you entertain it? Not entertain it. Would you enjoy it if you were a first-time cruiser? Because you don't
No.
know what kind of entertainment a cruise ship has. It's your first time. So as a first-timer, would they enjoy it? Would it be like this? They need to practice more amongst themselves.
That's a good, yeah. So yeah, the way you put it, yes, you would be okay with it because you don't have anything to compare it
Nothing
to.
to go by. Right.
Right. So you would probably be okay. Yeah, that you would be okay. I for one, that's one of the reasons why I love cruises is for the entertainment. I would still go on another MSC cruise because yeah, because
The
it
food,
could be
the food
different.
conversation made me think you ain't going back to MSC no more. How much we like food while we out.
I would go. I probably will have to do the specialty dining again.
Mm.
I would take into consideration doing the specialty dining again. But the cruise, like I said, the cruise ship itself is phenomenal. It's beautiful. It is amazing. It's just the entertainment is okay. They don't have a lot of activities. They have a couple lounges, and again, like with the um like live music and stuff like that, they'll have at different lounges. It's very chill. It's very lax, but it's not a lot of activities that you're going to get on that cruise.
You need to go the excursion routes to
Yeah.
experience some decent activities while you're cruising.
Yeah.
Did you
See,
all do
like me, no, we didn't. So we went to Nassau and then we just went into the city to get a few souvenirs, and then we went to their private island. Now the private island, which is Ocean Cay, that is one of my favorites out of every cruise line private islands that I've been to. That is one that I absolutely love because the water was beautiful, like clear as ice. You could see everything at the bottom.
Mm.
I got a cabana for us, and so all we did was we was there from 8 a.m. to 4, just relaxing. The bar was right next to it, so we would just get out. And with us, we watch a show. I brought my pad. We watch a show under the cabana. Yep, let's go get in the water for a little bit. Come back, turn on the show again. So yeah, so that was a good day. So yeah, I absolutely love their private island with the entertainment. I am big on comedy clubs. I love a good. Yeah, I'm really big on comedy clubs. I love a good comedian on a cruise. And so they didn't have any of that. It was literally just the theater show. It was just they need to practice more, like Berto said. They need to practice more.
But again, for a first-time cruiser, you may think it's wonderful.
Right.
We're not discouraging you from doing MSC. We're just trying to give you, let you know what you're in for before you choose to sail that line.
Yeah. So again, it's good for those. It's good for couples. It's good for chill travelers. It's good for people who want that luxury vibes with with non-luxury prices.
Mm-hmm.
It is a really good cruise line.
People that don't expect to party at night, they're not expecting
Right,
all these,
right, right.
rage like parties,
Yeah, the outdoor spaces. Don't stay inside, go outside, because they do have a lot of spaces that you can just chill out there.
Shopping,
At the top deck, they got a lot of shopping. Yes, a lot of shopping.
good shop,
Um, yeah, good shopping. Yeah, you would be good with it. Yeah.
because I don't like to shop, so that'd
Yes,
be great.
correct.
Okay, so we're gonna do a quick rapid fire segment. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. One word to describe MSC.
Aesthetic.
Better for couples or families?
Couples.
Pool or excursions?
Excursions.
Would you sell MSC again? Yes or no?
Yes.
Rate on a scale of 1 to 10. No explaining, just on a scale of 1 to 10.
6.
Now explain. Why 6?
It's a different vibe from the normal cruise lines that I have been on.
Okay.
So what I'm just gonna go down the list of everything that I love, and again, remember, it is not a American; it's a European owned ship. So it's a lot of diversity. When you're getting on, it's gonna be a lot of different languages going across the announcements. The TV, you'll feel like, remember when we were in Rome, when you turn on the TV, it's all in Italian or
Right.
whatever. When you get on the cruise ship, it's the exact on this cruise ship, it's the exact same. It's different language. It's in different languages. So aesthetic, what I loved is the aesthetic is very sleek, very modern. The diversity, I love that. It's different cultures, different people, different vibes that you're going to get from it. The outdoor spaces, I love being outside, of course, at sea. Our balcony was phenomenal. We loved the balcony. We was always on it. So they did all of that right. They have infinity pool in the back for adults.
Hmm.
It's very beautiful. They have, it's called the Bridge of Sigh, where it's a clear floor bridge. So
Hmm.
that's an experience for people. But it really does feel upscale. It really does,
So
just
now I want
without
to
the
go just
fact
to
that,
see,
yeah,
but experience it
yeah, it's
and
beautiful.
pack a snack.
Yes,
Because I'm a picky eater.
yes, yes.
Unless I do the specialty dining,
Right.
especially the sushi.
Yeah, especially sushi. You will it's good. Oh my god. I'll Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
All right. So we're about to finish wrapping up. What is
Mhm.
one final thing that you want to say about MSC before we leave?
You should try it once in your life.
Okay.
Yeah, if you cruise, and I would be okay with it being a first cruise for someone that I'm booking for.
Okay.
Like with Carnival, I wouldn't want that to be a first cruise for someone. Um, but MSC, and a lot of people I know have not cruised on it because it's unfamiliar to them. So being able to share this with everybody and know, by my own experience,
Mm-hmm.
I would be very 100% confident to put somebody on that cruise ship.
And I'm glad that we're talking about this because I know someone that only sells MSC. And I was like, golly, only sell MSC. But now knowing what I know
Yeah.
about what your experience and the person that I know about is very chill, very laid back,
Oh yeah.
a little bit older. So
Yeah.
for them, all this tracks for
Yeah.
why they would enjoy
Yeah.
MSC. They're
Yeah.
very simple. They don't need much. They don't do partying. They just want to find somewhere, sit down, and just stay.
Yep.
So then it
Understandable.
makes sense why MSC is their preferred cruise line. So
Yeah.
this was good. This was
Yep.
good. Very informative. Thank you for
See,
bringing your experience back to the So What About podcast audience.
you're welcome.
We appreciate you.
No problem.
On that note, we're going to call it. Thank you for listening. Cruise MSC is not a bad cruise. When you get ready to book, contact one of us and we'll make sure that you have the best experience possible.
You sound like a commercial.
No. Until next time. Bye.
Bye.